Hey everyone, hope you all doing well. So quick update to my last video, episode 78, uh, about uh, Ted Cruz's 10-day investigative period. Well, I guess that it's Mike Pence's call whether to do that 10-day investigative period. And if it's his call, I have no doubt he's going to do it. And, I keep hearing that January 20th is the only date in the Constitution that has to be followed, and that's when you inaugurate the new president. But there's been a couple incidents throughout our history where that hasn't been the case. Uh, Thomas Jefferson didn't get inaugurated until uh, February. Hayes in 1776, which is the most ele- is really the only election that we've ever had is comparable to this election today. As a matter of fact, the parallels are quite interesting. And what they did then is they appointed this electoral commission, and the House was controlled by Democrats. I'm talking 1876. The Senate was controlled by Republicans. So they picked 5 people from the House, 3 Democrats, 2 Republicans, 5 people from the Senate, um, 3 Republicans, 2 Democrats. And they picked 4 justices, Supreme Court justices, and then them 4 were the pick and one bias one. Ironically, the one they picked recused himself and took a seat as the senator of Illinois. So I had to pick another one. And this maybe they truly are playing 4D chess here, because uh, maybe that's what uh, Pence's plan is to do this military style briefing, laying out everything that happened, all the irregularities, and then Cruz proposed the 10-day period, and which would still put us before January 20th. Interesting enough, they've canceled the inaugural uh, parade on the 20th, and they're taking down the bleachers and things like that. I'm not sure exactly what that means. A lot of people are theorizing that they're not going to do it because it's going to turn into this huge MAGA event, which that very well could be. But, Kamala Harris has still not resigned her Senate seat yet. And this could, as I said in an earlier video, this could get real interesting, because literally you would pick 2 Chief Justices. And as long as Georgia holds at least one of them, well, actually, they don't even have to hold one of them. Even if they lost both of them seats, election seats in Georgia, Mike Pence would still be president of the Senate and would still be the one voting on a tie. So if they did the electoral commission like they did in 1876, then Republicans would have control of the Senate, Democrats would have control of the House, and then you would pick, and I suspect they would pick Thomas and Alito for the Republicans, and Souter and one of the other ones for the Democrats, and then they would pick the fourth. And I would suspect it would be one of the newer ones that just got elected. So because I don't see Thomas and Alito budging on that one. And then, if they were to do a formal investigation, I mean, it's pretty obvious at that point, and the proof's out there for anybody to see. It could be very interesting. And you may see some Democrats in the House getting, especially some of these so-called conservative Democrats that vote with Pelosi 95% of the time, that barely hung on to their seats after this election. You could see them getting some cold feet. And you could see some senators getting some cold feet. There's a couple senators in red states. Now, Tester, Manchin's not running for re-election. He's already ruined that chance. But he's not up for re-election this cycle, 2022. I think he's 2024. Same way with Tester. And I'm trying to think of a couple senators that could be in hot water over this. I can't think of any. Well, Murkowski could definitely be in hot water. I think she's up for 2022. I'd have to look. So we're going to have to wait and watch this play out. All right. Thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.